Arise, shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord rises upon you. See, darkness covers the earth, and thick darkness is over the peoples. But the Lord rises upon you, and his glory appears over you. Nations will come to your light, and kings to the brightness of your dawn. It's a dreary, cold Sunday. Snowflakes are falling down. So in order to stay warm, I'm going to make me a delicious cup of Starbucks hot chocolate right here at home. This is my first video from my new series, Self-Love Sunday, and I'll be showing you how to love yourself just a little bit more, at the same time becoming the best version of myself. In this new year, I vow to love every bit of myself and taking care of my own needs. I am no longer interested in sacrificing my well-being just to please others. I am making myself my only priority while chasing after all of my goals. By the end of this year, I want to be proud of myself. But in the meanwhile, I will be grateful for everything that I have right now in my life. Even though I look at myself as one of God's greatest masterpieces, I know that I am human, which means I have flaws. But regardless, I also know that I am a beautiful woman inside and out. And I believe in myself and no longer doubt the decisions I make in life. I am both a masterpiece and a work in progress, so every day I will choose to forgive myself because I am worthy of love. I carry so much love in my heart, I've decided to give most of it to myself. Over the last 2 years, I was able to heal at my own pace by having a therapist. And the one thing that I learned by going through therapy was that self-love is not an expense. It's my greatest investment. I deserve good things, and I will start buying myself small gifts as a token of my self-love. Flowers, jewelry, cheesecake are some of the things that truly make me happy. Life is too short, so I welcome self-love to my life now. Yesterday, I traveled downtown to Manhattan seeking the help of an esthetician to help me with removing some acne scars from my face. About 3 weeks ago, I tried a new face product that gave me a terrible acne breakout that left my face with some horrendous scars that I refused to ignore. The first task of my self-love journey is to get a chemical peel from my face so I could look in the mirror without feeling self-conscious about the acne scars on my face. The spa I visited was located on 10th Avenue in Manhattan, which was owned and operated by Asian women, and Jenny was the name of the woman who performed the chemical peel on my face. Jenny explained that my skin might not peel because this was my very first time getting a chemical peel, and she also explained that she would only apply the PCA peeling chemicals to my face 2 times instead of the usual 1 swipe because I had a lot of acne scarring. I tried to ask for an additional application of the PCA because I was able to tolerate the first 2 swipes without any severe discomfort. But Jenny told me that 3 would be too much for my skin and asked me to trust her. What Jenny doesn't know is that I only put my trust in the Lord, but I could rest assured because I had already spoken to him about this treatment. Anywho, Jenny went on to thoroughly clean my face by applying a gel substance and started rubbing and massaging my face with her hands. I must note that Jenny had incredibly soft hands, and it was really therapeutic to feel her massaging my face. After cleansing my face thoroughly, Jenny started applying a Vaseline barrier around my eyes, my mouth, and my nostrils just to prevent my sensitive areas in my face from feeling the chemical burn. Next, she told me that I might experience some tingling as she started applying the base toner for the PCA. Now, the base toner felt like a little bit of grittiness that was in whatever it was she was applying, but nothing was too unbearable. But I did feel an intense tingling on my face that lasted for about a minute. There were 2 fans placed around my neck, which assisted in drying the chemicals that she was applying, though. So after the first base toner was dried, Jenny then started to wipe my face with the first PC application. Her hand strokes were firm and swift, and she covered my entire face with the chemical peel product. I will say that this tingling of the first application of the PCA was more intense than when she put on the base coating. but I still wasn't anything that felt like a burn or anything like that. It just was an intense tingling that had me have an urge to scratch my face, but I didn't. So after allowing that layer to dry, which took about 2 minutes, then she applied a second PCA application. And this time the tingling wasn't as bad, very mild compared to the first PCA application that she had did. I noticed when she was applying the final layer of the chemical peel, she started to wipe the areas of my face that had the most acne scarring, like my cheek areas and my forehead. And I really like that she did that because those were the areas which I hope will disappear once my skin peels. The last thing that Jenny applied to my face was some sunscreen with the SPF of 30 in it. And then she gave me a little speech about how important it is to wear sunscreen and that sunscreen is the best anti-aging product to fight against aging. I was really surprised to hear that, honestly, because sunscreen isn't something that I really focus on in my beauty routine. But I've always believed that I already had a youthful glow due to the melanin in my skin. And I didn't believe that the sun affected my darker skin like it did the other lighter skin or white skin. But nevertheless, now that I've been educated, I will definitely be including a sunscreen product in my daily face routine. After Jenny was finished with the PCA chemical application, my face really didn't feel anything. The tingling had stopped. And it just really felt like my face had some really thick moisturizing product on it. Nothing too heavy or cakey, but it really didn't feel like there was much really going on with my face. Now, when I looked in the mirror, I did see that my face had like a white filmy look on it, but she told me that was the sunscreen that she had applied. So she also gave me instructions not to get my face wet for the first 24 hours. And that meant that I could not wash my face until around 11:30 Sunday morning. So overall, the application took about 20 minutes to clean my face and to apply the PCA chemical peel products. That night, last night, I slept on my back, trying to avoid rubbing off the PCA chemicals onto my pillow. And I woke up to feeling some tightness on my face this Sunday morning. I'm excited about that because I do hope that my skin will peel off the acne scar that has me feeling really self-conscious about my facial skin. I usually have really good skin and frequently receive compliments on the way my skin glows. So this terrible acne outbreak has really set me back. But stay tuned into my Sunday self-love vlogs and then you'll be able to get to see the final results.